for.
Will do.
All right, everything's on.
All right. Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Okay, Asplund.
Yes.
Bristol.
Yes.
Pascal.
Yes. Here.
You have a quorum.
All right. Okay.
Jeff Brown will not be here on the 17th.
Yeah, I've got a medical
She's got something.
temporal artery.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's just process.
Gotcha. Another thing too, we need to discuss is the third finance meeting this month falls on Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah.
Did we schedule it for?
Hang on a second, let me look.
I think we may have, but I was gonna ask that.
It was for the first, June 1st.
June 1st,
Okay,
finance. Yeah, 9,
I may have just put it that way. I don't know if it was posted that way or not. I may have just.
Okay.
no, why don't we just make them at 9 o'clock and then everything.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, that'll be.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. Does that work? All right. I don't think it does. I don't want to
No,
put you
it's
out.
fine. I'd come here at 9 o'clock for the regular meeting. So we're okay.
Changing all the finance back to 9.
Yep.
Do you need a motion? I make a motion, we move all the meetings back to 9 o'clock, just in case we have to have one.
A second.
It's posted June 1st.
Would you like me to roll call that?
Why don't you just,
Okay, yeah, roll call.
Bristol.
yes,
Asplund.
Yes.
Pascal.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All that arguing we done and we're right back to 9 o'clock again.
we didn't really argue the first.
Well, I know
It's very great.
I know we didn't argue. All right, all right.
Then I appreciate that you're so willing to do that.
Well,
I'm in town at work anyway, so
Yeah.
anything works for me,
Okay.
except Tuesdays, it's my day off, so
Uh-oh, well, that,
I'll be here. That's fine.
okay.
Not every Tuesday, so it's not a big
Well,
deal.
why did they let you change your meeting or your day off to another day?
Well, it's kind of difficult,
'Cause you have
just
to
because,
schedule
you know,
around-
yeah, just, you know,
Yeah. Have you had Tuesdays off forever?
yeah, but it's hard for me to ask someone to change a day off when they've
Yeah,
had it for a long time also, you know.
that's true.
a lot of little ones today.
Yeah,
That's good.
Look for the same thing. Are we doing like Bondo on something? I got a good story about a car that was Bondoed in my family.
Really?
Oh,
Like to hear it sometime.
yeah. Yes.
the big ones just changed. They're starting to get bigger.
Oh, dear. Users, of course.
Tasers?
Yeah.
Oops.
That's for tasers? Okay. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. That was a-
What do they mean by delinquent tax system?
It's the software that Jenny uses for support.
Okay.
That's another good question to ask
Delinquent
Ken.
taxes that she pays back to.
It was support for her
the townships.
software,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but that's another thing to ask Ken. do they do all that stuff themselves?
What's that?
Their support on all these different systems once somebody learns it, hiring in-house? Or do they still have all these exorbitant, support bills?
Mhm. Well,
I'm sorry, Donna.
I do know that like with BSNA,
Yeah,
they don't know enough about the software to be able to do the maintenance or,
Most of the programs in the county have. programs.
Right.
He doesn't provide it.
so just for an example, BSNA does an update at the beginning of every month. And our staff wouldn't be able to do that because that's all done through the updates and everything would
Right.
all run through. So that's part of that maintenance.
mm-hmm,
But I do, he'll be on the,
Zoom,
yeah,
okay,
because he has a meeting that morning, so I'm putting him on first thing.
okay,
And we moved, McBride and Pamela off onto the next meeting. I talked to her.
okay.
She said she was fine with that. so.
Wonder
Talk to them too.
if Charlie get mad at me if we didn't run his bill through.
Oh, geez. Oh, gosh.
Good job, did you post?
For my office.
Yeah, I saw it. That was a good ad, Lori. What do we need attorney services for in April?
Checking on if we're doing
Who's it for?
Stoker.
Oh, Stoker's our county attorney.
Yeah.
I have the list of what it was needed for in my office.
Wasn't a lot, but
No, the actual amount that we're paying the county attorney this year has been down
hasn't.
quite a bit.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Very good thing.
I think everybody seems to be getting along pretty good, so you don't have to ask a lot of
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Okay, lighten me, Fiddler Technologies.
That's
Sorry.
software for my office,
Okay,
annual. I think it's that amount twice a year.
is that for the licensing of it, or is that for the
It's actual
support?
software,
So you gotta pay that, even if we had an IT. And maybe to let everybody know on this, why I'm asking these questions is, I had called the RESD because of to see if they would offer us maybe any subcontract out some of their IT help.
Right.
And they just can't do it. They're completely just swamped because of all this school going to Zooms and everything else. And but when I talked to Ken, he enlightened me so much on this whole IT thing
Isn't he awesome?
that I asked him to come talk at the county
Oh, yeah,
meeting at our
yeah.
next meeting.
Good.
And he showed, and his model, I guess, is used statewide. I guess he does such a good job of it. And
Oh,
with that, and he says it's up and coming and it's something that
boy,
as a county or
it is.
we need to get all our ducks in a row on
he's
that.
right, he's right.
And he even looked at maybe combining Hayes Township, City of Harrison,
Mhm.
having everybody come to one place, maybe at the courthouse here for IT,
Mhm.
have 2, 3, 4 more people maybe on, pay for it as a group. And
Yeah,
just some of his ideas I thought
Yeah.
were awesome.
I-
And he's gonna come talk to us on Wednesday. So,
I think Hayes Township asked for that a couple of years ago, and was told no at
yeah,
that point.
yep. And
Because they're waiting for the people that can do the infrastructure, yeah.
yeah, as right now,
Mhm.
I don't feel that we have the capacity to do it, but with the COVID money coming in, and if you can use that for
That's right.
infrastructure and we get the right servers and
That's
stuff
right.
and have maybe the right people here, maybe this will
Yeah,
Yeah,
all smooth out and things will work, you know?
well, maybe we should include Jerry, since he's done so much research on it, maybe have him come too, huh?
Or he can, if it's on Zoom, he can watch it, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because I do feel this is gonna be a upcoming problem. Or maybe not a problem, but an area of importance from here on out,
You're
you know?
right. You're exactly right.
we get behind.
Yep.
I have asked, Jesse to put out an RFP for the, server. So we can get some information on that, because we really need to get that upgraded.
That one, I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Approved by the
This one
board.
is,
Yeah,
okay. So if Michelle did an itemized report about where she can get the funds in the future, where she can take it out of her budget, we'd be more susceptible to,
I'm going, you seem very passionate about this, and which I like that. I'm not saying anything bad about that. If you've got the time to call the other commissioners and explain where you're coming from
yeah,
and see if they do want to hold a meeting,
okay,
I'm all for having a meeting.
all right.
If we're wasting our
Prior to
time,
May 11th, right?
yep, well, maybe even, we should do it sooner than that.
Yeah,
You can't give one day, I wouldn't
May.
think, maybe
5th, 7th?
end of the week or something this week or first of next, I would think.
What do we have this week?
wait, let's do this another time. We gotta do the finances. I don't mean to be rude, but
Sure,
maybe we could talk about that when we're done, please.
sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
I mean, I came in and.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I did some Stephen's cats and they were not happy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of baby birds now they can eat.
Oh,
True,
geez.
true. I have a lot of geriatric cats, so they can hardly get up on the bed.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I like this.
I do too.
The Do It Center's got a lot of them this month.
All right.
But they're little, they're
Yeah.
not big.
Yeah.
Have anything to do with.
You and your Bondo.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no lumber here,
There's one with some on there.
is there?
Yeah, they were working on that jail wall.
They got the door fixed, huh?
That's what I heard.
Yes, we got the door fixed.
I tell you, all that time and then what was the cost?
Well, we have a maintenance contract with Control Net, so I don't know that it's gonna cost us anything for.
God
what they did.
dang it, here and we were looking at $8,000.
$3 for an L bracket.
Fixing the real problem. That's just fixing the problem with the locking system.
Okay.
Oh, we're good. Little mud down there to mud that in. Hell, that'll be golden.
I have talked with Carrie about getting some caulk to see about caulking the bottom of that.
Yeah.
So I think we could take care of that. I called Control Net and had them come in and take a look at it, and he worked with it for a little over an hour and informed me that he thought it was the spring. So another guy came back last week and replaced the spring and tested it, and it looks like it's fixed, so.
Dangerous.
I was elated to get a phone or not get a message this morning, letting me know that the doors were left unlocked or unsecured.
Yeah. What was the dangerous service at the Senior Services Center? Emergency repairs? Sorry,
Is there one for
right
five
here,
hundred and
right
eight?
here. That's what I was asking about. What was that?
I'm not sure. I didn't get a call on that. Have to ask Lori.
The Senior Services?
Not Miss Lori Phelps.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
All the audio's off on the.
Pardon?
Michelle's saying the audio's off on the finance meeting.
It's on. It's even showing that it's waiting with the sound. Speakers are all on.
Hang on.
I didn't know.
You're good now. It was just earlier.
Okay. I was just sending you a message back. Thanks, Michelle.
The little guys.
Yeah, it's a small packet though, actually.
Yeah,
Small one after having to
Yeah.
pay the health department.
I know. Those.
We pay mental
those are
health yet?
awful Big.
See,
I think we did,
yeah, we
didn't we?
pay that in a lump sum, that's. when you-
That was part of the couple weeks. It
usually
was,
in January,
all the
you pay-
biggie ones we're going through.
Oh, they were gulped on those. So when's that county clerk? That sounds good. Summer conference in at Harbor Shores. I would think those meetings would be pretty darn good.
Are. There's a lot of content covered.
Is that something township clerk should go to too, or is this just county?
It's county.
Okay.
You know, I was talking to the people from Do It Best finally started coming back around.
Good.
And, you know, part of this, I feel, as we're going through all this, it's kind of refreshing, maybe not good, but to realize that everybody's in the same dilemma we are.
Yes,
And getting with people and networking, if nothing else,
yes.
kind of reassures you, you're just not on an island, you know, and it's not a problem exclusive to you. You're doing your best, but it just, you know, it's tough right now. And if nothing else, it's worth the peace of mind, I think, to network with people and
And you realize other, like you said, other people are facing the same thing as you are, and you can get with them and talk with them and see what they
Yep.
did and what you did and
Yep.
strategize together. It's huge.
All along. For
it's
years.
pretty tough to do with COVID. And then before that,
Yeah,
we were having issues. We didn't have a nickel to spend on that.
yeah. But still the collaboration. and stuff, that's-
Where's the?
We have a listserv that's really nice.
What?
A listserv,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
so that all the county administrators can converse.
Oh,
It's
good.
nice.
That is.
But it's not the same as in person.
No, I agree.
It really isn't.
No,
I agree. You need that. 500. Where's others?
As one clerk sent out a question on the listserv a couple weeks ago, and I thought, I had the same situation, I should call her. Well, I waited a couple weeks and I emailed her, I said, did you get a resolution to your problem? And she said, no, hardly anybody replied. I said, oh, can I call you? I called her and it was a huge ordeal. And she just thanked me and thanked me for calling her. And then I set her up with other people in the organization that had experience and could help her. So,
I got it.
yeah,
Just one person's got 50 cents.
I see that.
Well, every little bit helps.
Buying it.
Exactly.
wow.
Now, what's Prairie Farms? Is that?
Milk for jail.
I think, senior services could uses them too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why Lori signed it, right? Senior
Yeah.
Services, okay.
Some of the seniors that have chocolate milk too.
Oh, really?
They have to order two of those.
5. Just did that. Got it. So, oh, you got a credit here. That's nice to see a credit once in a while.
There's a couple of them in here. And the last one, you shouldn't screw this one up, Sandy.
All right,
Gotta sign the last one.
all right, I can handle that. Thank you.
Our medical examiner autopsy, all of them for COVID? No? Wait a minute here, 390. Okay. Uline is pretty competitive with their prices. They're pretty good. Like,
Mhm.
what did we weld here? 2 10 boxes and replacement glass trim work? Was that the door?
I think
No.
Is it
Fayette
the
County Jail.
Will's over at the
Yeah.
jail working to get that set up.
Mhm. Ever walked over there and looked at that?
Have you? Did you?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah. Does it look good?
No,
No?
because it was, they're fixing what was done wrong.
Of course, we paid what was done wrong, right? For that.
Spicer Group.
That is drain commission.
That's what I thought.
That has to do with the drains.
Little Tobacco Drain's got a lot of biggies in here.
This one we don't sign?
Nope, just FYI one.
Where is this one? Gallery one, okay.
We have the attorney. Because we were questioning, or Dale was talking about the drains and the dams and
Yep,
the insurance and that
Yep.
kind of stuff. The attorney's scheduled to come that next board meeting to talk about that.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see.
that one's a little confusing and that one almost is a little bit, makes you angry if they're just dumping all that onto us without any, yes, we want it or no, we don't, you know?
The other thing is that
Did we pick it?
that goes on to our liability.
Yep,
Yes, you're doing special assessments with those districts, but
Mhm.
still, it's insurance. So
Here's all the money going out.
Is this, no, where did this one come from?
That's the review. You said you don't sign that. It's
Okay,
just FYI.
all right, thanks. And then I sign mine.
All being tax
I
funds.
sign mine. I can switch with you here.
Okay, let's put it on the back page. Okay, these are the two.
Yeah,
Doing pretty good here today.
it was a small packet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's- Let me do this to that. There.
There we go.
Okay, here's that one. These are all done. We got. Doesn't look like anything to add to the motion.
Look at this.
My God,
I know. I did
you
it.
are finally getting it.
Yes.
Except you guys didn't sign that last one.
Okay.
Oh, good catch. You were watching, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
You rascal. Well, I don't feel so good. Probably jabbering.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. Too good to be true, huh?
there.
Okay,
Part figured out, you know?
No. Things out there though.
there we go.
Is it a ballast and a light?
Okay,
It may be because Carrie came down to talk to me to ask me if she could call Siders to come in and replace it.
Yeah, we used to have.
So
the
that might have been
ballast
what it
going
was.
off in
Read it.
school all the time.
okay. Motion to approve the May 3rd, 2021 general fund claims as submitted in the amount of $74,472.37.
I'll second that.
Roll call, Lori.
Yes.
Crystal.
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Michelle, you want to talk?
I'll wait till you're done with the meeting.
Perfect. Need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Okay, Asplund.
Yes.
Yes, Pascal.
Yes. All right.
Can we take care of those?